Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Today I'm going to show you an activity I prepared with the genre synopsis of a film. This activity I did with the group of students of Selene. As Claudia had explained to you, it's a group, a course for students. Yes, it's open to the community too. So I have students from the community in this group. Yes, and this activity in fact is simple because I have different levels in this group. Yes, I have teenagers, adults. Yes, so I have to prepare something easier for them to be able to do quite well. Yeah. And the objectives. Well, with this activity, students should be able to ask and answer simple questions using the simple present. To be able to understand some words from the video, it's a trailer of the film. Yes. To comprehend and comment the text of the synopsis, and to say what the purpose of a synopsis is. Yeah, so, first of all, before we start with the synopsis, I gave them some questions, some simple questions, to talk about films in general. Yeah? Questions like, do you like films? What's your favorite film genre? How often? And so on. Yeah? This activity they did in pairs. Yes, I tried to mix the students who, let's say, have who knows the more vocabulary maybe or are better in English. I put them with the students who are in the lower level, let's say, like this. And I try to mix them. So in this way they could help each others during the activity. Yeah? So when they finished answering these questions, I corrected them, yes, and then they asked the questions each other in pairs. So they did this the one time, and then I asked them to change pairs, yes, to ask and answer questions with other friends, with other students, because as you know, always the same students sometimes make the same pairs, the same groups, and always the same. So I asked them to mix, yes, to change pairs, to do the activity with a different students from the class. Yeah. So they did this activity. Yes, then I showed them a picture. As you can see, the last question here in have you watched the film X-Men? I chose the film X-Men to do the synopsis. Yes. If so, did you like it? If not, would you like to watch it? So for those students who hadn't seen the film, I showed the picture. Yes. In fact, there were only the group is 26 students. Only 4 students didn't saw or hadn't seen the film. Yeah, before. So I showed them the picture. Yeah, and yes, it's okay. Some credits of the film for them to see the actors, something about the film. Yeah. This film was the first of the series of films. Yes. So then I showed them the trailer of the film, which is short. I can show you here. Just a minute. Let's see if it works.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now seeing the beginnings of another stage of human evolution.
In every human being, there's not many people that will understand people like us. There exists the genetic code.
You'll be safe here.
What kind of place is this?
You're not the only one with gifts.
For mutation.
The truth is, mutants are very real. And they are among us. We must know who they are, and above all, what they can do.
But change is coming.
Are you a God-fearing man, citizen?
And those we fear
Magneto believes that a war is brewing between mutants and the rest of humanity.
will be all that can save us.
If no one is equipped to oppose them, humanity's days could be over.
You're a mutant. The whole world out there is full of people that hate and fear you, and you're wasting your time trying to protect them. You sure you're on the right side?
I have made the first move. That is all they know.
You could wipe out everyone in New York City. Logan, help us. Fight with us.
I'll take care of you.
We are the future, not that. Settle this. We're not what you think. Not all of us.
Okay. So, while students were seeing or watching this trailer, I asked them to write, to copy some words or sentences they could hear in this part, in this trailer. So after that, I gave them the text with the synopsis. It's a short text. Then we discussed, we read the text. Oops. Sorry. Just a minute. Yeah. Then we discussed the text. Oh, it's technology. It came back. No problem. So we read the text, discussed the text. They saw the words they don't know. Yeah. And then we commented something about the text. Yeah. And students to see if they understood or not. Yeah, what is in the text. Yeah. So of course there were words they didn't know. Yes, but by the whole text, by the context, they could get the main idea of the film. As almost all of them had watched it, it was easier. Yes, because the students who didn't watch, they just listened and they were helping something, because some of them had seen something, had heard something about the film. Yeah. And then I gave them some activities, a kind of comprehension of the text. But as I told you, simple activities, simple exercises because of the level of the students. Yeah? So questions, simple questions like those. The name of the film, what is the synopsis, in their opinion, where they can find this kind of text, yes, whom is this text is directed to, what do you know about the main characters of the film. Yeah? So we discussed these questions, and they gave their answers, yes, to the questions. The second exercise was easy too, yes, match the real names with the characters, because in the text I gave them, there was the description, the synopsis, and the real names of the characters too. So it was an easy exercise, but to the students who are in this group and the adults, for them, even this exercise that is easy, for them was a bit difficult. Yes, because they stopped studying some time ago, and then they returned to school to do the course. So it was, for some of them, a simple exercise was a bit difficult, but they could do. The other one, number the sentences, yes, they had to return to the text, yes, and then match number the characters with what the characters do on the film. Yeah. One exercise was true or false for them to see, to find in the text. Yeah. It was very easy. And the last exercise I asked them to do was they had to choose 3 of their favorite characters from the film they had watched, so it was easier. And write at least 3 positive and 3 negative adjectives to describe them using these 2 sentences. For example, I like Cyclops, for example, because she is, and then they wrote 3 positive meaning adjectives for her. And then negatives, I don't like her because she is, and so they found the words to describe, for example, the Cyclops or other characters. And the vocabulary they didn't know, I brought some dictionaries and they had to look up the words, the adjectives in the dictionary. Yeah. Mainly for those students who are, let's say, older in the group, for them was more difficult. So they had to look up in the dictionary. Yeah. And in the end, the students had to read the sentences they wrote, describing the characters. Yeah. And it's funny because students they didn't do in groups. Yeah, they did by themselves the activity, and it was funny because the adjectives almost weren't repeated. They chose different adjectives, not the same. For example, 4 or 5. The group is 27 students. And almost all sentences were different. They chose some very interesting adjectives to describe positive adjectives and negative adjectives. And they were curious to listen what the other students were seeing or were talking about the character. So it was a really interesting activity because in the beginning I thought the sentences would be the same. And the characters would be the same. Well, the characters, a lot of students chose the same characters, but the adjectives were different, and this was interesting. Yeah. So they read the sentences for the whole class. Yes. Some students were shy to read, but I tried to motivate them because it was these activities I did with them in April this year. And so they started the course in February. So in April, some of them were a bit shy to read, as we have in all groups. Students who are shy and the other ones who are more extrovert. But the activity was very good. So that's it. Anyone has a question?
You guys got to ask questions. It's always me who asks the question. Anybody have a question? Okay, I have questions. I have 2 questions. So, when after you show them the trailer, is that just to give them an idea, or do they do an activity specifically related to the trailer?
I forgot to tell you. They wrote some sentences or words they understood. Then we made a list on the board of the words they could listen. But in this trailer it was easy because some of the words were written.
Oh, right.
Yes, but some students could write some words which weren't written on the video. They listened. Yeah.
Did you?
Mainly the students who are studying now in the high school or middle school. Yeah. So they could write. For those older students, it was more difficult. But the students who are studying now, who are at school, it was easier.
Did you listen? So, if when you listen once and then you write the words on the board, did you listen again to try so that everybody could?
They asked me.
That's great.
Yeah,
that's really important.
To listen again Yeah.
Right.
And in the second time, they listen. Teacher, this word I know. I didn't listen the first time, so.
That's really
Can
good.
we add to the board? Yes, of course we can. So.
Yeah, that's really important. Good.
Sure.
And I had one other question too. Where did you get the text, the synopsis for your movie?
The text.
Yeah, did you write it or did you find it somewhere on the internet?
No,
Or?
I found it on the internet.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it was. The site was cinema.com.
Ah,
So I took a.
awesome.
Mhm.
Okay. Any other questions?
But they liked the activity. It was simple, yes,
Yeah.
as I told you, but they liked. And the purpose is to see other kinds of films, let's say, other synopses.
Mm-hmm.
But I showed you one kind of
One
activity.
example.
One example.
Mhm.
Yes, but we can prepare, let's say, more exercises which are more difficult maybe for other groups.
Mhm.
It depends on the
Mhm.
level, the ages. Yes,
Mhm.
because as Selene, as the teachers from Paraná know, it's open to the community. So
Right.
it's not just students.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Good.
then we have to manage with different
Levels,
different
yeah, and
levels,
ages and
different
stuff.
levels. It's I personally think is not the biggest problem. The
Mhm.
biggest problem is the ages because teenagers are always, let's say, extrovert,
Mhm.
noisy, and the adults are more
Quiet and
So
everything.
when we mix both, and sometimes you have to
Yeah.
manage with
We-
these two.
I know that can be challenging.
Mhm.
Okay. Any other comments? Alrighty. Thank you very much.